Hello everyone and welcome back to Guided Light. So I am Charlene, if you are new and you do not know. Hello, and you're very welcome to today's reading, which is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I have 3 crystals here on front for you to choose from, but there are no cards. So today's reading is going to be a little bit different for Guided Light, and it's going to be messages from your 7 chakras. So I saw this video on someone else's channel on YouTube, and I thought it would be a great idea for Guided Light. So I really do hope you enjoy it. So for each group today, I am going to be using this little mini tarot deck, as the cards are smaller, and hopefully you'll be able to see all your cards on the table at the one time. And today we're going to be really taking a look at your 7 chakras, and we're going to see what messages your chakras have for you, whether they are aligned, and I'm going to really try and look in to see if there is any imbalances, any clearing that needs to be done as well. Just really to give you guidance on your 7 chakras. So as I said, we do have 3 crystals here on front, which I would like you to choose from today. So what I would suggest for this reading is really close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in. Breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly, and when you open your eyes, choose the crystal that you feel most drawn to. I am going to show you the crystals up close and personal today, so you can really decide which crystal you feel most drawn to. For group 1 today, we have Quantum Quattro. For group 2, we have Rose Quartz. And for group 3, we have a Desert Rose. So as usual, take as much time as you need. Please feel free to pause this video if you feel you need more time. Choose the crystal that you feel most drawn to. Please let your intuition guide you here as much as you possibly can. And if you feel drawn to more than one crystal, that is absolutely fine. Maybe there are different messages in different piles for your chakras. So just really go where your intuition is calling to you. And once you have chosen your crystal, all you have to do is go to the description box below. All the piles will be timestamped, and I'll meet you at your reading. Hello pile 1, if you chose the Quantum Quattro crystal, this will be your reading for messages from your 7 chakras. So I have 7 crystals here, each crystal representing a chakra, and we have 2 tarot cards for each chakra also. So we do start off here with your crown chakra, and I have purple agate representing that. Then we move up here to your 3rd eye chakra, where I have amethyst. Then we move down here to your throat chakra, where I have blue howlite. Then we have your heart chakra with rose quartz. Then we have your solar plexus chakra with crazy lace agate, your sacral chakra with carnelian, and your root chakra with red jade. So starting off here with your crown chakra, pile 1, you have the Page of Voices and the 7 of Cups. So the first thing I'm feeling for you when it comes to your crown chakra, I just feel a very busy mind. I feel like there's just a lot going on in your mind. You may be the type of person who likes to think things through very clearly. You may be a natural overthinker. I just feel a very busy energy going on in your mind, to be totally honest with you. Now this can also represent getting a lot of downloads. You can be getting a lot of messages from spirit, and so that may be the case for you as well. But I definitely feel when it comes to your crown chakra, there may be some work that may need to be done on that in order just to quieten the noise, because your mind, your crown chakra, may be very busy, and that's really the energy that I'm picking up. There's just a lot going on up there. So what I would suggest for you, if it was something you were interested in doing, and balancing out your crown chakra a little bit more, I feel meditation will be really good for you. And if you're not into meditation, it's really just allowing yourself to have a little bit of time just to really quieten the mind, really allow the messages that are coming through to you to really come through in order for you to be able to understand them. Because I feel if your mind is really busy or you have a lot going on up there, now I can totally relate to this because anytime I get Reiki, my crown chakra is the very, very same. So I definitely feel meditation or just allowing yourself each day to take 5 minutes just for yourself to focus on your deep breaths, focus on that deep breathing, that breath work, and just try to quieten your mind as much as you can. A lot of the messages, downloads, and really listening to your intuition as well, will really help you understand those messages a lot more. So just feel a really busy energy with the crown chakra. But as I say, that may be a representation of a lot of messages trying to come through to you. But I definitely feel just giving yourself that little bit of time for yourself will really help. Now, moving on to your third eye chakra, you have the Ace of Voices and you have the Empress. So I do feel your third eye chakra is on point at the moment. You may have done a lot of work on this, but it's definitely in a really good energy. It's in a really good condition, to be completely honest with you. And I do feel there is a lot of clarity there. You see things clearly. I think you see a lot, to be completely honest with you. That's why I say if you're getting a lot of messages, you're getting a lot of downloads, you pick up on a lot from other people. If you work psychically or mediumistically particularly, I definitely feel giving yourself that bit of quiet time, clearing out any energy that's not yours and really trying to focus on what it is. The messages that you are being given will really help, because your third eye is absolutely on point at the moment and it's in a really good condition. I do feel this group sees a lot, feels a lot, hears a lot. There's a lot of spiritual abilities. There's a lot of knowledge as well. Inner knowledge. You may feel like you were just born with this knowledge for some of you. Some of you may also be into witchcraft, or you may associate yourself as a witch. I'm really picking up that energy with the Ace of Voices, but definitely here with the third eye chakra, crystal clear clarity. You see a lot. You can see through people's BS as well, is what I really want to feel here with the third eye chakra. I really think you see everything clearly. I also feel you have your own way of interpreting different things in your life. So different relationships, different situations, different signs you may be getting from spirit. How you receive your messages from spirit may be very unique to you as well, is really what I want to feel. And I definitely think that there has been a lot of instances in your life where you have received a message or a premonition or a psychic message or a vision you may have received that allowed you to see what was going to happen before it did. I definitely feel that, but the third eye chakra here is on point. So well done you, pile one, for doing the work on that. Some of you may have done the work on it, some of you may not have, and you may be chuffed with yourself now that I said that. Some of you, it's just, I feel it's coming from your crown chakra. That needs to be worked on first. And even though your third eye chakra is on point at the moment, is in really good energy, when you clear up that noise in your mind, it'll be so much better. Things will flow a lot easier from the crown chakra to the third eye. Now moving on to your throat chakra, we have the 7 of materials, which is the 7 of pentacles, and we also have the 9 of cups. So I feel with you, pile one, when it comes to your throat chakra, I feel you think a lot about saying the right thing. So I feel you never want to upset anybody else by saying something that may hurt them, that may upset them, that may make them feel angry. There's a sense here of you always working extremely hard to say the right thing. Now, when we do that, we're not being exactly true to ourselves. So it's very important that you do speak your truth where it is needed. So I say that because I feel if you're the type of person who holds back how you really feel about everything, then it is important that you do get that out somehow in order to keep that throat chakra cleared and you don't get any blockages there. I don't feel a blockage there, to be honest, because I feel some of you may have other ways of letting how you really feel out. And if you don't, my guidance for you would be get yourself a journal. It is one of the best tools, and I honestly, I do it myself, and I didn't do it for a very long time, and I've gotten back into it recently and it has helped me a lot. So if there are things that you need to say to people that you feel you cannot say them for whatever reason, then get yourself a journal and write down exactly what it is you feel, what it is that you would like or need to say to other people. And even if you can't say it to the person, at least you're getting it out. You're clearing out that energy, you are releasing it, and you're giving it back to the universe, but you're being honest and truthful to yourself. So that's the guidance I would give you with your throat chakra. But again, as I said, I don't feel a blockage. I feel it's really, really good actually. But if you are the type of person who keeps things in, try and release it as best as you possibly can. Now moving up here to your heart chakra, you do have the 8 of Wands and you have the Page of Pentacles. So I definitely feel there's a sense here of, with your heart chakra, I feel some of you may be working on something at the moment. So I feel you may be trying to fight through some things that you may still be holding on to in your heart chakra. I feel there has been a lot of work done as well, or at least some of you are trying to do the work on your heart chakra. There is, I feel with your heart chakra, and I also feel with your solar plexus, there may be things you're still holding on to. But specifically with your heart chakra, I do feel progression. I do feel you releasing certain things and allowing your heart to flourish as well. So allowing yourself to enjoy the things in your life without holding on too much to the things in the past that didn't work out. So anytime we get hurt, we get let down. Anytime we have very strong emotional feelings for someone, whether that's positive or negative, or what we deem positive or negative. So if we're in a very, very happy relationship, to us that will be a positive emotion. If we come across someone in our lives who we have an argument with, or someone we just don't like, because you know we don't like everyone, then we hold on to those emotions and we look at those as positive and negative. But every emotion is valid. You're allowed and able to feel every single emotion, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Whether we deem them positive or negative, they're our emotions and we are allowed to feel them. So it is important that you allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel at any point in time, and realize that they're your emotions and you're allowed to feel them and you're allowed to do whatever it is that you want with them. We all have free will, but I definitely see a lot of work. I feel you fighting to release some of this baggage that you may be holding on to in your heart chakra. So I don't necessarily see a block. I feel there may have been a blockage there at one point. It may have been a little bit imbalanced, your heart chakra, but I definitely see progress, and I definitely see the work that you are doing is starting to pay off. And I definitely feel abundance here. You have 2 roses on this page of materials. So I do feel you blooming, I do feel you blossoming, and I do feel you working on that very hard as well for some of you. Then moving on to your sacral chakra, we do have the 5 of Wands and we have the Priestess. So I definitely feel that this is a very highly intuitive pile, which I thought from the beginning, to be completely honest with you. I feel you're very intuitive, and I feel you know that you are intuitive, but there's an energy here of you not believing in yourself, not believing in what it is you're seeing, you're feeling, you're sensing, you're hearing, you're smelling. Because everyone has so many different abilities and they're so varied, but you know that you can do this, but there's a sense of you not believing in it. So it's almost like you've already gotten signs from spirit, you've already asked for signs and gotten them. You may be wondering, can I do this? Can I do that? And then it happens and you know you can do it, but there's still an inner struggle here. And for some of you, this may be actually admitting to yourself that you do have these abilities, that you can do this, because you may be worried about other people in your life, what they're going to say. You might think they will think that you're crazy, that you can do this. And for all of you, it's really, you know you can do it deep, deep, deep down, but some of you do not believe it. Some of you do not believe how amazing you are. And some of you may not even be aware that you can do these, but let me tell you, you definitely can. And every single person on this earth is born with a psychic ability. It's all about whether we know or are capable of tapping into that and wanting to open up our chakras and keep them balanced and allow our abilities to come out. Not everybody wants to do that, and that is absolutely fine. But really the strongest sense I'm feeling here is really all about you trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. And even if you're not on a spiritual journey and you do not want to open any of your chakras, you do not want to embrace your spirituality in any way, that message still resonates for you. It's all about you trusting yourself, because there's a lot here of lack of self-confidence, lack of self-belief, not trusting yourself, not believing in yourself, it's just really a sense of holding yourself back. And it's all from an inner struggle. It's all from doubting yourself, self-limiting beliefs. So I feel that would definitely be something that would really benefit you if you could work on that. And again, I go back to sacral chakra meditations, because honestly they are amazing. They really, really are. And you know, our solar plexus chakra and our sacral chakra are the chakras as well that we use when we are doing any spiritual work, when we're listening to our intuition, allowing those messages to come through. So for you, pile one, I'm already feeling like your crown chakra at the very top, just right above your head, is where your crown chakra is, if you're not aware. There may be, it's very busy energy there, so there may be messages, signs, everything that you need to know about for you is really trying to come through, and it is going through to your third eye chakra, so your intuition is on point. But then as we're going down to your lower chakras, there is a little bit of a, not a blockage, but I feel there's a little bit of pent up energy there, energy that needs to be cleared out a little bit. So I do feel by you working on your solar plexus chakra, that will really, really help you with the doubt you may have about yourself, the doubt you may have about your abilities, your self-confidence, your self-worth. That will all really benefit you. So I definitely feel that for you. Our solar plexus chakra, if you think about it, it's our gut. So right where it is centered is right up above our navel, so it's right up above that, so it's like it's in our tummy. So really, like, that is our gut feeling, so that's your intuition again, you know. So it's really important, if you would like to kind of develop your intuition a little bit more, listen to that a little bit more, it would be good for you to do some bit of work there, because I do feel there is a lack of self-belief, and there's almost like because you don't believe in yourself, you don't see how amazing you are, you don't see all the amazing qualities that you have within you, and it really does hold you back a little bit. I do feel, pile one, I do feel you don't allow yourself to move forward and to embrace new things, because you always talk yourself out of things, or you always tell yourself you can't do something, you're not good enough. So I do feel that would be really beneficial to you, because again, you have the high priestess here, so you have amazing intuition. It's just all about making sure that energy is really clear and it can move up from between all of your chakras. I feel is really, really important. So now moving on to your sacral chakra, which is up here, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel here with your sacral chakra, there is a lot of holding on to things. So again, this may be you holding on to energy, holding on to things that have happened in the past, maybe things that have happened a very long time ago, or maybe things that are currently happening for you. Now I do feel a little bit of a blockage here, I will be honest with you, but I do feel a lot of you are trying to clear this blockage. You are trying to balance that chakra, and some of you again may be aware of that, some of you may not be, but there's definitely some work being going on here, because you do have the Ace of Pentacles, so there is something brewing. I also feel with your sacral chakra, your sacral chakra is kind of all about your intuition, it's all about your creativity. I believe that intuition starts from the root chakra and works its way up, or it comes in from your crown chakra and works its way down. So in my opinion, I constantly work on my chakras, to be honest with you, because sometimes I do feel that I do have blockages, particularly around my throat chakra. Recently I've been working extremely hard on that and I can't seem to clear it. And so I always feel that if one of my chakras is blocked or imbalanced, that will affect me in my general life, and it'll also affect my clarity, my intuition when I'm doing readings for people, when I'm picking cards here for YouTube or Instagram. It affects everything, and it can affect your mental health, it can affect your physical health, it can affect your emotional health. It affects everything within us. So I do feel there is work to clear this, but I do feel there is something here that you may be holding on to. So again, it could be anything that you may be holding on to. Again, it could be holding on to those self-limiting beliefs coming from your solar plexus chakra. It may be holding on to traumas, it may be holding on to bad experiences, it may be holding on to negative emotions. It could be absolutely anything, but I do feel a little bit of work here on your sacral chakra will absolutely help you, and it will help all your other chakras as well. So it's important for you to remember that, and to go easy on yourself, be gentle on yourself, please. because it is not easy. And you know, for some of you watching this, you may be fully aware of what your chakras are, where you need to put the work in, what chakras are balanced, and other people may not even know what chakras are. So wherever you are on your journey, it's important for you to be gentle with yourself, go easy on yourself, speak nicer to yourself. We are all extremely hard on ourselves, so it is important for you to be a little bit compassionate with yourself as well. And you know, nothing ever happened overnight, so it is important for you to take your time with this. If it is something that you have not been aware of before, and this is your first time hearing about chakras, do a very quick Google search and you will find so much information online about the chakras and how they can affect your life in so many different ways. I also do have some videos on my Instagram page if anyone is interested, and I always tag my Instagram page in the description box as well, just if anyone is looking for that very quick information without having to look for it. It is on my Instagram page. But I do feel it is very important that you do try and release whatever it is you're holding on to. Now that is easier said than done too. It is never easy to release anything that we may be holding on to, because we may be so used to holding on to something that it may become like a comfort zone, and it may be very difficult to release that. But moving on to your root chakra down here, we do have for you the 7 of Swords and we have the Star. So when it comes to the 7 of Swords here, I really do strongly feel a lot of you don't believe yourself, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your intuition, you don't trust what's happening to you. A lot of you, I feel, may have been through some really difficult situations in life, and so because of that, it really has impacted your self-confidence, your self-worth, how you view yourself in this world, how you view yourself in general. And I do feel there is a very strong message here of self-image. So how you look or how you feel you come across to others. Possibly as well, going back to the throat chakra here, how you communicate with others, maybe something you judge yourself on. Because I do feel an energy of you being very harsh on yourself. And your root chakra is really all about your grounding. It's about where you are in the world, how you feel about yourself. It's really your starting point is really what I feel. But I definitely feel a lot of you, it's really all about how you feel about yourself, how you view yourself, how you see yourself, what you think about yourself. But you do have the Star here, so I do feel the root chakra is in a really good condition, and I feel a lot of you have been working extremely hard on that with the Star, and I feel a lot of hope as well here. And I feel a lot of you are on a major journey, if I'm being completely honest, kind of looking back on all your chakras. I feel you are on an amazing journey where you are learning so much about yourself. I feel you are changing the mindset on how you view yourself, the things you say to yourself. How you treat yourself and how you let others treat you is a very important message for you, pile 1, because I do feel that is changing. I do feel you are working on that, and I just feel major progression. I didn't feel many blockages for you. I did around your sacral, your solar plexus chakra, possibly your throat chakra for some of you, but your root chakra and your heart chakra, I do feel there's major progression, there's major healing, there's major work being put in here. So I have to congratulate you on that, pile 1, because I do feel that is major work that was put in there. So I definitely feel you are working extremely hard on that. To be honest with you, what I feel is your third eye chakra is the, I don't want to say your best chakra, because all your chakras are really good, but I definitely feel your third eye chakra is the one chakra I feel that is completely balanced, is completely clear. I feel there's nothing in the way there. I just feel that your third eye chakra is wide open, your intuition is really on point, but you need to start believing yourself more. Believe in the things you're feeling, seeing, hearing, smelling, the things you're just sensing. You need to believe yourself more, particularly when making life decisions within your own life. It is important for you to trust yourself more, trust your judgment, trust the decisions that you're making, because you are making the right ones for you. And then when it comes to your crown chakra, I would just say really just quieten your mind a little bit is really the guidance that I would say to you, because I really feel that will help you so much in the whole area, every area of your life, to be totally honest with you. I just feel that being something for you to focus on. But there are other chakras here. Your lower chakras really, I feel, need a lot more work than your upper chakras, if that makes sense. And if you are doing any chakra work, I would always say start with the root chakra and work your way up. Other people have other ways of doing it. They like starting with the crown chakra and working their way down. It's completely up to yourself, but for me personally, when I'm working on my chakras, I usually give a few days to my root chakra. That's usually where I start, and I will do a lot of meditations about that. And when I'm working on my root chakra particularly, I will work more so on my own grounding, so my own grounding techniques, and making sure that I am rooted and grounded in the current energy that I'm in the now moment, really, and just focusing on the present moment. There are different techniques and different ways of working on your chakras, and there's so much of that information online, but meditation for me is always my go-to. So I will kind of use a few days on each chakra until I get to my crown chakra, and then hopefully by the end of that my chakras feel more balanced and feel more free flowing, and that's really what I aim for. But again, everyone has their own ways of doing things. I feel overall most of the messages we got here was really all about how you feel about yourself, how you speak to yourself, and I feel that's very important for you, pile one. So that was your reading, that was your messages from your chakras. I really do hope you enjoyed this reading. This was something completely new for me, and as you were pile one, I was really finding my feet in this reading. So I really do hope your messages resonated for you, and I hope they do help you if you are focusing on your chakras and just in your overall life. So thank you so much for watching, pile one. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today and to check into your chakras. It really was an honour and a pleasure. If you did enjoy this reading, please do like it for me and comment and let me know if you enjoyed it. And if you would like to, which I would greatly appreciate, it really does help my channel to grow, please hit that subscribe button for me. And if you would like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, please just make sure you press that bell. Thank you so much again, pile one. Hopefully I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. If you chose the rose quartz, this will be your reading for messages from your 7 chakras. So we have 7 crystals here, each crystal representing one of your chakras, and we have 2 tarot cards for each chakra. So we do start off here with the purple agate for your crown chakra. We have the amethyst for your third eye chakra. We have blue howlite for your throat chakra. We have rose quartz for your heart chakra. We have crazy lace agate for your sacral chakra. We have carnelian for your solar plexus chakra, and we have red jade for your root chakra. So we're just going to go through each one and really see what it is we're feeling and picking up about what kind of energy each chakra is in for you. So starting off here with your crown chakra, we do have the 7 of cups and we have the 9 of wands. So I feel this strong sense for a lot of you. I feel like through your life you've really had to deal with a lot. The 9 of wands here is the energy of the wounded warrior. So I do feel a lot of you have really been through a lot. You've had a lot of life experiences, some good, some not so good. And I really feel the strong sense of you really having to battle through a lot in your life. I also feel the strong sense of saying to you that I feel your crown chakra wants to thank you for how strong, resilient and courageous you've been in your life, and really for not giving up. Because I feel there has been many times throughout your life where you felt like giving up on something and you didn't. You kept going, you kept working towards it. When it comes to the energy of your crown chakra, I feel again an overthinking energy. There was another pile with a similar energy, and I feel like as a collective, as humans, I think we all overthink a lot. I think that's just who we are. But I definitely feel an overthinking energy. I also feel an energy of you doubting your own judgments, doubting the clarity that you may have about situations, and almost waiting for something else to happen before you make a decision. That's really the strong sense I feel here with your crown chakra. But I don't feel a major blockage in your crown chakra either. I just feel for you to be able to have your crown chakra in a much more balanced energy, because I do feel it is balanced. I do feel there is a strong sense of you giving yourself more time, more quiet time, more time for just you. And I really feel the strong sense of you really quieting your mind a little bit. Now, I work on this a lot. I listen to meditations. I find that to be really good. But when I'm not in the mood for a meditation and I don't want to invest that much time, I really just focus on my breath work. And I feel this will be very extremely important for you, pile two. I just feel the strong sense of you taking 5 minutes each day if you possibly can, or maybe once or twice a week, whenever you possibly can. Just take 5 minutes, sit in a corner of the room, any room in your house where it is a little bit quieter, And literally put your feet flat on the floor and take a few deep breaths in and out, and breathe in slowly and exhale slowly, and do that for 5 minutes. And just as I've known it to be, sit in your power and really just sit there, quiet time. Put your hand on your heart if you feel that will help you, and just focus on your breathing. Focus on the breath entering your lung and exhaling. Just focus on the inhale and the exhale. If you focus on your breath and your breathing, it really does bring you into the now moment. It really makes you just focus on the present moment, and it really does quieten your mind. And it doesn't have to be a big major thing. Literally 5 minutes once or twice a week will bring you the world of good. I just try it, trust me. I do it regularly and it has been so beneficial to me. So that's what I really feel. I just feel when it comes to your crown chakra, there's a need for you to have a little bit more quiet time, focus more on your breath, and just really quieting the mind a little bit. So I feel the crown chakra is in good condition. It just needs more quiet time, is how I'd put it for you. Moving on to your third eye chakra, up here you have the 10 of cups and you have the 10 of wands. So I do feel a lot of you, this won't resonate with everyone, but for a lot of you I feel like you've been working extremely hard on your third eye chakra. Some of you may have been trying to open up that third eye chakra. Some of you may have been trying to be working on your intuition, working on your spiritual abilities, really trying to develop those more and really trusting yourself more. I do feel it has been a very long, hard battle for you. I do feel a lot of you thought you would never get there. I feel a lot of you thought that you wouldn't, just not able to do it, that you wouldn't be able to open that third eye chakra, you wouldn't be able to balance that chakra, you wouldn't be able to open it and embrace it and trust it. So I feel it has been a long, heavy battle for a lot of you, but you are here now. I feel the strong sense your third eye chakra is really balanced, and to be honest, I feel a very happy energy. You cannot ignore the 10 of cups here. So I definitely feel your third eye chakra is in really good energy, and it's really thankful to you for putting all that hard work and effort into it. So there is almost like a thank you here from your third eye to say thank you for not giving up. Now look at what we are able to do together. That's really the sense that I'm feeling. So I do feel your third eye chakra is wide open. I do feel your intuition is very strong. I feel you starting to trust that a little bit more. You may not completely trust that. I don't feel we ever do. But I definitely feel major progression here. Like, I can show you this card. If you see this here, this just reminds me of a third eye opening up and that flower kind of sprouting, so things being very abundant. And you see everyone down here is like praising it, they're dancing, they're rejoicing, and I definitely feel that your third eye saying thank you so much for not giving up on me. So I do feel your third eye chakra is in a really good energy at the moment, and I do feel it is clear, and I don't feel any imbalances there from the energy that I can pick up on anyway. So moving to your throat chakra, we have the awakening, and we also have the 3 of emotions, which is the 3 of cups. So I feel with your throat chakra that I feel you have really woken up to a lot of people in your life, a lot of different situations. It may actually be relationships in your life. I feel a strong relationship vibe with this pile, or it may literally be you waking up to how you view relationships, how you see them. I just feel there's a major, and some of you, this may actually be a spiritual awakening. I'm not going to deny that. It absolutely could be. But because we're focusing on your throat chakra, I just feel that you are really discerning when it comes to how you deal with people in your life. And because we have the 3 of cups, this reminds me of friendships, of kind of that peer group that we have around us. And I feel for a lot of you, I feel you've worked extremely hard on being open and honest and say exactly what it is you're feeling and thinking and what it is you need to get off your chest. But I feel it has been a very long battle for you to learn how to do that in the correct way for you. Because I do feel the sense some of you may be so out there now, you say everything out, and sometimes that may come across as being extremely blunt, but you have for so long held everything in that you can't be that way anymore. And for others of you, I feel like you're still a little bit tentative about how you speak to people in your life, but you're much more discerning about that now. You're much more open and honest about how you really feel about things. So when someone asks you your opinion, you give it to them straight, whether they like it or not. And for others of you, I feel you still get your point across, but being a little bit sensitive and a little bit careful about what you're saying. But a major realization I feel about how you speak to people, how you communicate with people, how you show up to people, because I feel you have changed that, and that's really what I strongly feel. But again, I feel good vibes here with your throat chakra. I do feel it is majorly balanced, and if it's not at the moment, I feel it really will be, because with the awakening here, I just feel you really knowing exactly what it is you need to do in order to clear up any blockages that may be there in your throat chakra. Now moving on to the rose quartz, which is your heart chakra, you do have the 5 of cups and you also have the 4 of pentacles. So I do feel a little bit of a blockage here, or a little bit of stagnant energy. It doesn't always have to be a blockage. Sometimes it can be just a little bit of imbalance, and I feel we always have some imbalances in our chakras. None of us are perfect. None of us are always doing the inner work that we need to do and clearing out every single chakra that we have in order to have a clear channel. None of us do that, not in my opinion anyway. But I definitely feel here in your heart chakra, I do feel there is hurt, there is disappointment, there is sadness, those kind of feelings of feeling hurt and being let down. I do feel you holding on to those. So I do feel a little bit of an imbalance there in your heart chakra. I do feel it's difficult for you to release them. Some of you may not know how to deal with those emotions. You may not know how to clear those, how to focus on those, how to do that inner work in your heart chakra. Others of you may not be ready to do that, or may not want to do that, and whichever energy you're in, it's absolutely fine. Because again, going back to your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, you are listening to your intuition. So it's all about you going what feels right to you and not anybody else. But I do feel a holding on energy here, a stagnant energy of holding on to past hurts, the things that didn't work out, possibly your own negative traits, and I don't see them as negative traits, but it's something you see negatively about yourself. So it could be other people's reactions to you, it may be other people hurting you, letting you down, or it may also be about how you view yourself. So I do feel that for you also, but there's something here from past hurts, things that didn't work out, that you may still be holding on to. Now, if you are watching this and you really do want to focus on your heart chakra, and you do want to start working and going on that healing journey, I am the type of person where I hold on to everything. So I find it extremely difficult to keep my heart chakra balanced and clear. So I am constantly working on my chakras, but particularly my heart chakra. Now, how I do that is, I feel like through different phases of my life, different emotions from the past will come up, or different situations, in order for me to deal with them. Now, in the past, before I was more spiritually aware, I would have dampened down those feelings and emotions and thought, I don't want to think about this, I don't want to deal with this, and I would have pushed them down even further than where they were already. The problem with that is they keep coming back up, because it's a call for us to deal with them if we feel we can. And it's very important that you listen to that message, because it can be extremely difficult and extremely painful depending on the emotion, the situation, or the trauma that we need to heal. So it is important that you only do this when you feel ready. But for me, I allow those emotions to come to the surface. I allow myself to revisit that situation, those emotions, those past experiences that may have been hurtful. And you know, sometimes I feel, particularly when you go through something really traumatic, you can really block a lot of that out, subconsciously at the very least anyway. We kind of block that out, where we almost forget half of the things that happened. So when you do allow those emotions to come to the surface, in order for you to feel those things again and deal with those emotions, it can bring up a lot of other stuff that you may have forgotten about. So it can be really difficult. However, I allow the emotions to come to the surface, and then I allow myself to go back in time and remember that situation and remember why I felt that way, and I almost forgive that person, or I forgive that situation, or I forgive myself, regardless of what the situation is, in order for me to heal, not for anybody else. It's just for me, so that I can move forward and live the best life I possibly can for me. Now, for me, that does work, but I also find that that takes time. That doesn't happen immediately. I almost have to go through a dark night of the soul. I almost have to be in that kind of really low, anxious, fearful energy in order to deal with those emotions and release them. However, when I'm in that energy, I do a lot of heart chakra meditations. I'm always very conscious to give myself a lot more self-love, self-care, give myself more time, and just to go a little bit gentler on myself. So that would be the only guidance and advice I could give you there for the heart chakra. But it is important as well, no matter what situation you may be in or whatever energy you may be in where you're focusing a little bit more on the heart chakra, it is important that you give yourself a lot of self-compassion, that you are very compassionate and you go easy on yourself. Now moving on to your solar plexus chakra, which is right here, we do have the Three of Swords and we also have the Star. So I do feel the heartache, the hurt, because we do have the Three of Swords here, which is all about heartbreak and sorrow. This can also be grief as well for a lot of you. So grieving for passed on loved ones, grieving for our past self, grieving for past situations, grieving for things that didn't work out for us, grieving for relationships, whatever it may be. I feel major healing here for you with the solar plexus chakra. I really do, and I really feel determination on your part to move forward from those past situations that did not work out for you. So overall, before we even get to your last two chakras, I feel you're in a really good energy pile too. I feel your chakras are really on point. There's just a little bit there in the heart chakra so far that I feel you need to work on and really quieten your mind when it comes to your crown chakra. But overall, I feel your chakras are in really good condition and really good energy. So well done you, because that is not easy. But going back here to your solar plexus chakra, our solar plexus is also our gut. So your solar plexus chakra is located right in your tummy, and if you think about it, that's our gut feeling, that's our intuition as well. So people forget that sometimes when they're working on their intuition, they focus more on their third eye chakra, their crown chakra. But really, I feel working on your lower chakras is just as important as working on your higher chakras, particularly if you want to trust yourself, you want to trust your intuition or develop your intuition more. That's really important. But I definitely feel major willpower here, major determination on your behalf to really heal anything that needs to be healed within you. So I do feel a lot of you are on a healing journey or have started one, and there's major progression here for you, and definitely moving forward in a much better energy than where you were in the past. Now, moving up here to the very top, we have your sacral chakra, and for that we have the Four of Wands, and we also have the Empress. So again, I feel your sacral chakra is in really good condition. It's in a really good energy. I mean, you have the Empress here. The Empress is such a beautiful energy. It's one of abundance, it's one of love, it's one also, I believe, of intuition, but I definitely feel major positive vibes here for you when it comes to your sacral chakra. There's really good energy here, really good confidence, really good self-belief, but I feel like you weren't always like that. I feel you had to work hard to get to that point, but I definitely feel major happy vibes here. I do feel you've worked extremely hard in order to get yourself where you are in your life, and again, I feel that was not easy. I feel you had to work extremely hard for everything that you do have, but I feel you're in a really good energy in your life right now. When it comes to the energy from your chakras anyway, I definitely feel major good vibes for you at the moment. Maybe a lot of things working out for you, or a lot of things falling into place for you. You've definitely seen your hard work paying off, whether that's inner changes or outer changes in your life. There's major good vibes here for you. Now, moving down here to your root chakra, you do have the Hierophant and you have the Two of Cups. So I do feel for a lot of you here with the root chakra, your root chakra is really all about your grounding. It's about how you feel about where you are in life, how you feel about yourself, the things that you have in life. To me, it's really our starting point. It's where we start off from. So I do feel the root chakra is very important and sometimes can be very overlooked as well. So I do feel for some of you here, relationships are extremely important to you. So I do feel that you give a lot to the people you do have in your life. You give a lot of time, energy, effort, love, compassion, affection. You give every single thing that you have to those that are important to you in your life. That may be romantic relationships, that may be friendships, it may be your work, it may be your work colleagues, it may be your family members, whoever it is you have around you, who you feel are important to you. You give everything you absolutely have. For others of you, I feel the same energy, but I also feel you put a lot of emphasis on how you feel about yourself based on the people around you. So for instance, if you were in a toxic relationship, how that person treats you or treated you in the past is how you view yourself. So it's almost like you attract in what you feel you deserve, and that is not matching up with what you really deserve. So it's almost like you can't see the goodness that you deserve in this life, all the amazing things, joy, happiness, material success, emotional success, whatever it is. You don't see yourself very clearly. That's what I feel with the root chakra. Now, I don't necessarily feel a blockage here. Again, it's just more of an imbalance. So I do feel there is some work that needs to be done on you appreciating who you are, being able to see who you really are, being able to see the positives and the good about you in order for you to attract those kinds of people into your life. So I would suggest working a little bit on the root chakra there to help you with that, because I do feel it will be so beneficial for you. And again, only do any work on any chakra that you feel is right for you, because I do feel that's important for you, pile 2. But I definitely feel a lot of you are learning a lot from the relationships in your life as well. You're learning a lot from emotional situations. So you're learning a lot from your own emotions, other people's emotions, what's happened to you in your past, I feel has made you the person you are today. So I do feel you have been on a very long journey of really learning more about yourself, really coming to terms with who you are as a person, and not taking how other people treat you as a reflection of who you are. And I feel that's a strong sense that I feel here for you. A lot of you as well, I feel, working on the root chakra can help with other relationships in your life too, particularly if you felt like you've never been lucky in romantic relationships, if you feel that you can't attract those friends who've always wanted, if you feel like you're constantly surrounded by drama when it comes to other people in your life. I do feel like working on your root chakra will help you with those emotions, help you with those feelings, and help you with those situations, because it really changes you as a person. But I feel major change for you anyway. I do feel you've changed a lot, you've learned a lot about yourself, and because of that you've been on a really transformative journey. I really do feel that for you, pile 2. But overall, I feel your chakras are in really good energy. I do feel you're in a really good phase of your life right now, but again, I feel you've put in a lot of hard work towards that. I feel just quieting your mind a little bit with your crown chakra. I feel focusing a little bit, if you feel ready and when you feel ready, on working on your heart chakra and those past situations that didn't work out for you, that hurt that you may be still holding on to, and a little bit on your root chakra, just more for you, more so to believe in yourself and trust yourself a lot more. So that's what I see for you, pile 2, when it comes to messages from your chakras. Thank you so much for watching. This was a completely new reading for me, so I really do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this reading, please do like it for me or comment and let me know if you enjoyed it. If you would like to support my channel, which is completely free of charge, and I would greatly appreciate it, as it really does help my channel to grow, please hit that subscribe button for me. And if you would like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, just make sure you press that bell. Thank you so much again, pile 2. I wish you all the very best of luck, and hopefully I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye! Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Desert Rose Crystal, this will be your reading on messages from your 7 chakras. And I must tell you, 444 is on the clock at the moment. That is the time when I'm recording this reading. So 444 may be very important messages for you. So we are going to start off here. I have 7 crystals here on front, each crystal representing one of your 7 chakras. We also have 2 tarot cards for each chakra, which will be the message that your chakra would like you to know about today. So starting off here with the purple agate, this will represent your crown chakra. Then we have amethyst representing your third eye chakra, blue howlite representing your throat chakra, rose quartz representing your heart chakra. We also have crazy lace agate representing your solar plexus chakra. We have carnelian up here representing your sacral chakra, and we have red jade down here representing your root chakra. So we are going to start off here with your crown chakra, and you have the 7 of swords and the strength. So I do feel the strong sense of you. There's almost a self-sabotage energy here for you, pile 3. It may also be not trusting yourself, not trusting the intuitive hits you're getting, not trusting your intuition in general, but there is a determination on your behalf to overcome this. So I do almost feel like that is starting to change. I also feel you've been through a lot in your life, and I do feel there's a lot of similarities in this pile as there is with another pile. So if you are drawn to more than one pile, I do feel that is your intuition drawing you there. but I definitely feel the strong sense of overcoming. So I do feel you either have gotten over this energy or you are starting to, but there's definitely overcoming energy and one of real strength. So I do feel you've been through a lot in your life. You've had to deal with a lot, and that may contribute to your trust issues, because there's something here about you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your own clarity, your own thoughts, your own decision making process. So there is almost like you're not trusting. That's really the strongest energy I feel, but I do feel you are overcoming that. I really do strongly feel that, and I feel for a lot of you the crystal celestite will be really important to you, and I don't know why, but I'm being given an image of that crystal in my mind at the moment. So if you are into crystals or you are into crystal healing, I do believe celestite will be a really good crystal for you if you are working on your crown chakra. So I wanted to mention that. So I do feel major trust issues. Again, this may be because of certain situations in your life, certain things that have happened to you, your past experiences or possibly current experiences for some of you. But there is a strong sense of you being strong, courageous, brave, and overcoming this situation. So even if you feel you are a self-sabotager, I do feel you're working on that. So I don't necessarily feel a blockage or an imbalance or anything like that in your crown chakra. I just feel more of an overcoming, a strength energy, and you do have the strength. I do also feel your crown chakra is extremely strong at the moment as well, which is amazing energy to be in. Now moving on to your third eye chakra, you have the Empress and you have the High Priestess. Your third eye chakra is on point at the moment. Your intuition is extremely strong. Your third eye chakra is in a really good energy, pile 3, let me tell you that. And I definitely feel this is my pile for my empaths, my intuitives, my fellow readers, my psychics, my mediums, my witches, my, what else do I feel? I just feel major spiritual energy. And even if you chose this pile and you're not on a spiritual journey, I feel we're all on a spiritual journey. I feel we're all spirits. But anyway, if you're not focusing on that at the moment, I just feel your intuition is extremely on point as well. So it's important for you to know that whether you're into spiritual practices or not, this message will still resonate for you. And I just feel you're in a really good energy when it comes to your third eye chakra, really knowing exactly what it is you're getting, trusting everything you're feeling, trusting everything you're seeing, and moving forward in a very strong energy of abundance, of creating the life that you really, really want, and having crystal clear clarity. That's really what I feel like saying. You know exactly who you are, where you are, what you are doing, and you're okay with that, you're proud of that, and so you should be. I also feel the strong sense of going deeper into your spirituality, and I can't get away from that energy. I try to keep the messages as broad as I can so they can resonate with everyone, but I strongly feel spiritual vibes here. So I strongly feel developing your intuition more, developing your spiritual abilities more, tapping into things that you feel drawn to that you may not have felt drawn to in the past. So really I feel moving forward and trying out new things, adding new things to your spiritual practices. But even if you're not on a spiritual journey, as I said, your intuition is extremely strong right now. And if you're not aware of that, just trust your inner knowing. Trust the things that you are feeling or that you are seeing, or just that feeling that you have of something being good for you or something not being good for you, whatever the case may be. Definitely just trust yourself right now, because your intuition is on point. Moving down here to your throat chakra, we do have the Chariot and we also have the 8 of Swords. So I do feel a little bit of a blockage or a little bit of an imbalance when it comes to your throat chakra. Some of you may be aware of that. You may find yourself finding it difficult to speak at the moment. I know I've definitely been struggling with my throat chakra. You may find yourself having to clear your throat a lot, maybe having a cough at the moment. Some restriction here in your throat chakra. I do feel your throat chakra is really asking you to move out of this stuck energy. So this imbalance that you may be having, they're asking you to take the steps to try and clear that. I also feel they're trying to tell you that you will do it, that you can do it. They just want you to focus a little bit more on your throat chakra. Now, you can have imbalances. I think we all have imbalances in our chakras at one point or another. None of us are perfect beings. None of us are ever doing all of the inner work all of the time. So it can happen so easily. But most of the time, why we get an imbalance or a blockage in our throat chakra is from not speaking our truth. It's for not doing the things that we know we should be doing for ourselves. So it's really not being true to ourselves, but definitely when it comes to communication, how you speak to people, how you communicate with people. It may also happen how other people communicate with you, and you're not being true to yourself, communicating back, if that makes sense. And so it's really important that you do that. As I said, this reading is very similar to our previous pile, and as I said in that other pile, if you cannot speak openly and honestly and get everything off your chest, everything that you need to say to someone, get yourself a journal. Just write down everything it is that you want to say to someone that you cannot say to their face, anything you may be holding within you, anything you just need to get out. Write it on the page, release it, let it go. That would be my strongest advice to you, to release or to clear any imbalances or blockages in your throat chakra. I do feel here with the sense though with the Chariot that I do feel you are extremely strong, but I feel that there's a lot of things you may have been holding in recently, a lot of things that you are not releasing, and because you're holding that in, it's manifesting itself as an imbalance or blockage in your throat chakra. So I would highly recommend you trying to work on that a little bit, pile 3. Moving up here to your heart chakra. So you have the Hermit and you also have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel for a lot of you, you may have recently or you may currently be in the energy of the Hermit mode. You may be taking a lot more time to yourself, maybe withdrawing a little bit, going within, really reflecting on your life, but particularly when it comes to your emotions and anything to do with your heart chakra, how you feel. And I definitely feel, you know, a lot of you, if you are in that current energy, know all the work you're putting in now will pay off. Those of you who have been in that energy, I can feel that you will see that your hard work is paying off if you can't see that already. I feel that there is a lot of work here in the heart chakra. So I do feel either you have put in a lot of work or you have more work to put in. I feel like as humans, because we're such emotional beings, I feel that we'll always constantly be working on our chakras. It's not something, I don't think we'll ever always be fully healed. It's a constant working process. So really the energy I want to say to you is, even if you feel you are fully healed, you're not. That's your ego telling you are. Sorry to break your bubble, but trust me, I know about this because I feel like my whole life I've been working on my heart chakra, and I will constantly have to work on that. It is a work in progress. So I do feel it is a work in progress for you. There is constant work that needs to be done here, but I also feel progress. I do feel your hard work is going to pay off, and you will start seeing that. You will start feeling and seeing the changes within yourself for focusing on your heart chakra. So that's what I feel there. Now moving on to your solar plexus chakra, which is down here, we have the Queen of Pentacles and we also have the Magician. I feel this is an extremely strong chakra for you, pile 3. I definitely feel this is in a very strong, capable, determined energy for you. And I definitely feel it being a really, really good energy for you. I feel major manifestations coming your way. And it's almost like because you have worked so hard on your other chakras, I feel you can actually see this coming for you. You know that it's coming for you. Sometimes when our manifestations are about to come to us, sometimes we may feel a very unsettled energy within ourselves. We may feel very anxious all of a sudden, very fearful. We may feel that certain things are falling away from our lives. People, situations, things, where we also feel, some of us can sometimes feel like our whole world is starting to fall apart. Know that it falls apart in order for it to come back together. It's almost like the tower moment. The tower happens, so the tower falls when the foundations that we have within a certain element of our lives is not stable, and so it's almost like the tower falls, it crushes down in order for us to rebuild it in a much stronger way so that it will last, and that's always what we want. I just feel major abundance, major achievement here for you when it comes to your solar plexus chakra. I definitely feel you realising your power, realising your worth and moving forward in that energy. So I do feel that's extremely strong for you right now. Also, the solar plexus, as I've said in every reading today, the solar plexus chakra is also one highly related to our intuition, and I feel people sometimes forget that. Our solar plexus is situated in our tummy, and literally that is our gut feeling, that is our intuition. So whatever phase or part of your life that you're in right now, it's important as well that you keep that strong. And I do feel yours is extremely strong, but I also feel there's something you're doing to make that strong. So please tell me your secret, pile 3, because I'd love to know what it is you are doing. Something very amazing is happening for you, I feel, in your life. I have goosebumps at the moment, so that's confirming to me that I'm right. So I do feel there's just major change, major happenings for you, but all in the right direction. So there's things that you've really wanted for a long time, things you've been really focusing on, things you've been working hard towards that are finally coming into your life, and that's giving you the confidence and the willpower to keep moving forward, to keep achieving your goals, to keep believing in yourself. But I do feel manifestations coming your way or about to come your way. Now, moving on up here to your sacral chakra, we have justice, and we also have the King of Swords. So the sacral chakra tells me that you are definitely trying to find the balance in your life. I do also feel with this chakra that there may be some things in your life that may not be aligning with you, and there is a need for you to balance that out a little bit. So maybe an imbalance here with your sacral chakra, or possibly just a little bit of a blockage, but I do feel it is something that you are working on, or something you plan on working on. And I always say to everyone excuse me, no matter what chakra you are working on or what healing journey you're on, it's important for you to only do it when you feel guided to do it, when you feel ready to do it, because focusing on your chakras and any healing work can bring up a lot of really difficult emotions, really difficult energy for you to go through. So I would say only do any work and focus on any chakra whenever you feel guided to do that, whenever you feel ready to do so. But I do feel a little bit of an imbalance here, and I do feel there is a need for you to cut out either certain thinking, certain people, certain situations, certain habits you may have, certain things you may be doing that you know no longer align with you, you know no longer serve you, and they really have served their purpose in your life, and now it's time to get rid of them. It's time for you to release them and let them go, and that's the strongest energy that I feel here with the sacral chakra. Some of you may also be finding that your creativity is a little bit blocked at the moment, and I do feel it's all related to your sacral chakra. So as soon as you do a little bit of work on that, when you feel ready to, again, as I said, and you kind of clear out that imbalance or that blockage, I do feel your creativity being able to kind of spark up again, and you'll kind of get those sparks of intuition, of ideas, that excitement again, just that fire building in your belly again about things in your life. So I do feel that is also an important message for you. Now, moving down here to your root chakra, we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Page of Cups. I feel for a lot of you here with the root chakra, you do not like change. I feel like when new things enter your life, or new people enter your life, or new situations happen, or when things happen that are unexpected, I feel you may struggle with that. So you may struggle with change, you may struggle with the newness of new things, and I feel as humans, a lot of us are like that as well. Now, I also feel that your root chakra is balanced. I don't feel any major blockages or imbalances here whatsoever, but I do feel for a lot of you, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you value yourself, particularly when it comes to career and finances. I feel for you, pile 3. I feel major emotional imbalance here as well, which I will talk about in a moment, but I'm going to start off with the career and finances, and really what you do in your life to earn money, kind of the work that you do. There's something here about you not praising yourself or not being happy with that. It's almost like you feel ashamed. For some of you, it won't resonate for everyone. It's almost like you feel ashamed of the work that you do or the job that you have, wanting a different career, wanting to do a different work, but you're also holding yourself back because you don't like change, and so you're finding it difficult to find a way forward, to move into something new. So it's all about you taking a risk, taking a chance on yourself, doing something that will improve your self-confidence, your self-worth, how you feel about yourself. That's very important. There's also a strong emphasis here, because we have the Page of Cups, there's a strong emphasis here on emotional contentment as well, and how you feel about yourself, how you feel within yourself. and how you feel about your life in general. That is something I feel you do need to work on, but again, I don't feel an imbalance or a blockage in the root chakra whatsoever. Our root chakra is also about us feeling grounded. It's also about how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about our life, about what we have in our life and what we don't have in our life. And I feel for some of you in pile 3, you are focusing more on what you don't have rather than focusing on the things that you do have. So there are manifestations coming your way. There are things coming to you that you really want, but because you may be nervous about this or anxious, or you may find it difficult dealing with change, that may be a little bit unsettling for you. So it's all about you working on that and really allowing the new things to come into your life, allowing the things that are good for you to enter your life and for you to attract those, and to really release and let go of the things, the people, the situations that no longer align with you, that are no longer serving you, and they're not for your highest good. And I do feel major clarity for you, like you're really realizing this, you're really stepping into your power, and you're creating that abundance for yourself. You're creating the life that you really want for yourself and not holding yourself back anymore. And I do feel that being a major change for you. Excuse me, see, but a blockage in my throat chakra, that's why I need to keep cleansing my throat. So yeah, I definitely feel most of your chakras here, actually all of your chakras, are in really good condition. They're in a really good energy. Certain things you need to release, certain things you may need to overcome yourself, within yourself, about how you feel about yourself, your self-confidence, your self-worth, and really just creating the life that you really, really want. So pile 3, that is what I see for you when it comes to your messages from your 7 chakras. Thank you so much for watching. This was a completely new reading for me today, and I really enjoyed it, and I really hope you enjoyed it too. If you did enjoy it, please do like this reading for me, or comment and let me know if you did enjoy it or if it resonated for you. If you would like to help my channel to grow, which I would greatly appreciate, and it's completely free of charge, then please just hit that subscribe button for me. And if you'd like to get notified each time I upload a new reading, just make sure you press that bell. Thank you so much again, pile 3. I wish you all the very best of luck, and hopefully I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.